A Nigerian man has begged Tinubu to do something for Nigerians and they are going to idolize him forever. He stated that if Tinubu do this single thing that he's begging him to do, even Simon Ekpa is going to quit Biafra and support Tinubu. He stated that if Tinubu can do this particular thing, that P2B will no longer contest for any election, that they are going to give him free ticket to contest the next election. He stated that if Tinubu can do this particular thing that he is begging him to do, Nigerians will celebrate him. Nigerians will worship him even as if he is God. Nigerians will idolize him. In fact, if he do this thing, everywhere he goes, people will shower him with love and affection, that even the Biafrans will stop clamoring for independence. He stated that if Tinubu can do this particular thing that he is begging Tinubu to do, that he doesn't even care if Nnamdi Kanu remains in prison, that if Tinubu can do this one thing that he is begging him, that he will be the happiest man on earth, and that Nigerians will be so happy for him, and that Nigerians will celebrate him, idolize him, and even worship him like God. That this particular thing that he is begging Tinubu to do, if Tinubu can do it, Biafrans will stop calling for secession and Simon Ekpa will start supporting Tinubu and praising him. In fact, this man said so many things in this video, but you are not going to hear it from my mouth. You are going to hear it from the horse's mouth. And after that, I will come back and explain what drive the motive for this plea, what made the man to beg Tinubu to do this thing so that Nigerians will idolize him forever. Let's watch the video together, and after I will come back and analyze this news report very well.
Oh, Tinubu, if you can do this one thing, I guarantee you Nigerians will worship you forever. If you can do this one thing, we will forget about Nnamdi Kanu. If you can do this one thing, who is P2B? We will use catapult and fire him to an evil forest. If you can do this one thing, I will personally bundle very dark man, put him into panty prison. Oh, if you can do this one thing, Nigerians will pray, we worship, we love, support and honor you. If you can do this one thing, international body, international community, they will recognize you as the best president Nigeria ever had and Nigeria will ever have. Tinubu, if you can do this one thing, oh, you will gain our support forever. Buy sniper 2 because you are too strong. Buy 2, drink and buy and answer our prayers. Just buy so that all of us go rest. Only one man, you are the only one person that can answer the prayers of all the Nigerians. Only you. Please answer our prayer. Drink sniper and buy. Please, Tinubu, buy. Please help us and do this one thing and we will love you forever. Thank you, Tinubu. Please take my advice and buy. Buy for the greater good of Nigerians. Buy for the greater good of the world. The world will be a better place without you, Tinubu.
You have heard it from the horse's mouth. In this video, the man urged Tinubu to take rat poison, to drink 2, not even 1, to drink 2 rat poison and buy, so that Nigerians will have peace of mind. He stated that Nigerians are suffering too much, that he doesn't even care if Nnamdi Kanu remains in prison, that what he wants is Tinubu to do this particular thing for him. And if Tinubu do this for him, he will be the happiest man. He said that the thing that he's begging Tinubu to do is for Tinubu to drink 2 otapiapia, rat poison. That all he wants Tinubu to do is to drink the otapiapia and buy. That once Tinubu buy, Nigerians will have peace of mind. Nigerians will celebrate. There will be freedom in Nigeria. Everything will come back to place. That all he wants is for Tinubu to just take the otapiapia, which is the rat poison, the sniper, and drink it and buy. In fact, this man was saying this out of frustration and anger. And that is why he used a satiric way to pass out his message to Tinubu, urging Tinubu to buy 2 snipers and drink it and buy, so that Nigerians can breathe, so that Nigerians can have peace of mind. The reason why this man made this video is the fact that Nigerians are suffering heavily under the regime of Tinubu. In fact, when Buhari was president, Nigerians were complaining that they need a messiah, they need someone that will change them, they need someone that will change the economy, they need someone that will help them, that the hunger and starvation in Nigeria is too much. And when Tinubu came, Tinubu became worse than Buhari. In fact, the first day he was sworn into office, the first thing that Tinubu did was to remove fuel subsidy, thereby increasing the price of petrol. And right now, because the price of petrol has been increased, production companies have decided to increase the price of goods. Transportation companies have decided to increase the price of transport. And right now, everything in Nigeria has gone up, making it difficult for a common man to survive in this country called Nigeria. So the man made a statement out of frustration, out of pain of what he and other Nigerians are going through because of this Tinubu's government. That since Tinubu came into power, there has not been any achievement that he can boast of. That under his leadership, the country is bleeding. Nigeria is going through the worst inflation. In fact, just not recently ago, the World Bank described the Nigerian naira as the worst performing currency in the world. And right now, Nigerian governments are owing so many debts that is running into billions of dollars. So I do not know how the Nigerian government want to repair these debts, because these debts is going to be there even for the next 50 years, because the money that they are owing is too much. And for the fact that Nigeria is not a producing country, rather Nigeria is a consuming country. There is nothing in Nigeria that is being produced. Everything that is being used in Nigeria is being imported from other country, and this will make it extremely difficult for Nigeria to repay all the debts that they are owing. And the government are using this debt to enrich themselves. That is why in so many reports you will hear that the government spent 30 billion to renovate the president's toilet. The government used 30 billion to renovate the first lady's office. The government used 25 billion to paint the National Assembly. These are the kind of things you'll be hearing. They borrow this money to share it among themselves and leaving Nigeria to be suffering because of their bad leadership and their bad policy. So many Nigerians have been expressing their anger towards this administration. They have been expressing the pain that they are feeling towards this administration. And this is the style that this man used to express his own anger and frustration towards Bola Tinubu, who has brought so much pain, hunger and starvation in Nigeria. And because of his poor leadership, there is severe insecurity in the country, because so many people are going into crimes to survive. Because right now there is no job in Nigeria. There is no job. There are so many graduates in Nigeria, but there is no job. And what people are using to feed themselves right now is through crime. That is why the rate of kidnapping is increasing drastically. That is why the rate of ritualists is increasing drastically. If you go through the news, you will hear news of young boys using other people for rituals. They will kidnap people, cut their intestine, cut their kidneys, and use it for ritual purposes. This is the cause of hunger and poverty. There is no food in the land, and the ones that are available are too expensive that the common man cannot afford it. So this man was showing his grievances towards Tinubu's administration. That is why he made this post in a satiric way, urging Tinubu to drink 2 snipers and buy so that Nigerians can survive, so that Nigerians can be happy. He used a satiric way to pass his message. First, people thought that he was praising Tinubu, but at the end they meant to understand that he was trying to pass a message to the world that under Tinubu regime, Nigerians are bleeding, and that is why the Igbos are looking for a way to leave the country because the country is no longer functioning. So many people have criticized Tinubu's administration because since he became Nigerian president, a lot of damage has been done to this country, and he doesn't care. He doesn't care at all because he and his family are doing well financially. So they don't care about the common man, the people that are living in the local vicinity. They don't care about those people. They don't care whether if they eat or if they do not eat. That is none of their business. What they are interested in is just their own pocket. And that is why the policy that they are bringing doesn't favor the masses. Rather, the policy favors them alone. And that is why they are siphoning all the natural resources, all the money that the country is generating into their private accounts. So this man is using this video as a message to Tinubu that Nigerians are very, very unhappy with his administration, that the best way for Nigerians to be happy is for him to just take sniper and buy so that Nigerians can be happy. So that is what this man is trying to say in this video. So I want to know your thoughts and your opinion concerning this particular issue. But meanwhile, I'll see you again in my next update because we have come to the end of this news update. But before I go, please look at the top right corner of your screen and click the icon to watch my next video and you will enjoy it. I will see you again in my next update. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.